you got the Boston Trucker with you. Mondays are for rain. Always on Mondays. Let's get this week started. Cue that music. Yeah, enjoy. Boston Trucker here. Welcome to my channel. I hope you enjoy it. Morning, Russell. Morning. I'll keep that front door open for you, buddy. Just bring it on up here. All right. See what happens. All right. You got it there, big guy. Place to park in that service plaza as usual. All those same trucks are parked there since the winter time. Haven't moved, and the campers with no tire on it. I made it to the pit, load number 2 this morning. It's gotta be my last load. It's going on low bed. Lunch Ease lunchbox. Oh, it's hot. It's hot. Wow. This is great. I got a little soup here. We got a hot lunch. Find me a spoon. See that steam coming off of this? This has been heating up for 15 minutes. It went on its own. I set the timer. I gotta tell you, this is so hot, it's got a blow on it. It's pretty hot. It's a pretty cool container here. You charge it up, you bring it with you to work. There's this container here with a heating element inside. Just wash this up and put it back in there and fill it with whatever you need. Ouch, got my spoon in there. That wasn't a good idea. This is loaded. Locked and loaded. Come on, let's do this. One of my heavy haul hats on. Charlie Tackerberry gave it to me. One of my favorite people. Real heavy hauler. Not just this kid stuff like I do. Actually moves big stuff. But you gotta start somewhere, right? It's so greasy, man. Look at it, I get dirty. this way and one going this way. Got my speed binders. This. Drill. Get my drill. Grab the highest link I can, make sure that's tight. There. This 3/8 drill. Let's go, tighten her up. This one. Got the highest link I can. Hurting myself. Here we go. Tighten her up. Mike Spatafor, how am I doing, buddy? I'm gonna make you proud. All right, I'm gonna try these new binders by Universal Restraints out of Australia called Bulldog binders. This will be a first run here. See how they go. They're Outback tested, so they must be tough. Oh yeah, tighten it up real nice, and you notice there's no threads on these. Ooh, that tightened up nice. I like it. Ooh. I'm gonna have those Aussie arms pretty soon. Alright, Bulldog binders. And then somehow they lock in place. That's tight. That's nice and tight. I'm gonna try and leave a link in the description. But if you're Googling it, it's Universal Restraints Bulldog binders out of Australia. Thank you, Stuart Dennis and Warren Atkin, Kim Jakes, and Dean Croak, getting me my binders. Appreciate you. Let's roll. Magnetic oversized banners. Now, a lot of you guys have comments and I read them all, and I've taken a lot of advice over the years, and that one came from Frankie Chiodo. Thank you, Frankie. And I got them on Amazon for 40 bucks. Let's see how they do. I hear in the cold they might not be great. And Jason Roberts the other day asked me, do I ever angle the plow when I put it on the lowboy? And the answer is yes. And I hadn't done it in a while, only because it's a little close to the gooseneck, but this one fits perfectly. I got it angled, so I'm sticking out a lot less over here, sticking out a little further over there. Just need to be aware of that when I'm going through the city and if I get out of the right lane. All right, let's roll. We got about a 30-mile drive. Come back, get one more, go back, come back empty, call it a day. It's 12 o'clock. Had to get some new gloves. Rubbed right through the ones I had. This little gas station where we get fuel, they got a great selection of gloves over there and they're cheap. All right, we're rolling. We got Teddy aboard. We're ready to roll. I got Teddy in the passenger seat. He's gonna go get a truck. back to the show. Teddy Bonica. Yay!
Yeah. What do you want, the toes or the time I'm driving the trailer dump and the trooper thought he could cover the load?
Yeah, what happened there? Just talk loud so everybody can hear you.
Well, we were hauling gray clay up to the McDowan landfill. This was back in the 80s.
Who are you driving for?
Driving for JT Russo.
Who are you driving?
Our model Mac.
Okay, yeah.
300, 6-speed, air shift.
Okay.
Nice little tractor.
Twin screw?
Twin screw.
Yeah.
And we were hauling gray clay out of Cambridge.
Yeah.
They were doing the Cambridge courthouse and we get some gray clay, so we had to go to the doing landfill. They were capping it.
Yeah.
And we weren't covering the loads because you couldn't walk on the stuff.
Because you sink right in like quicksand.
Oh, yeah.
And you didn't have electric tarps back then,
No.
right?
Nope.
So would you have to climb up every load and climb over the load with a tarp?
Yes.
Wow. Wow.
And we would jump off, you'd put the tarp to the back of the trailer.
Yeah.
And if you were close enough to where the guy was loading you with the excavator, you could jump off the back onto the pile. You'd only drop like 4 feet, 5 feet.
Crazy.
Oh, yeah.
You had to be in shape back then to do that jump.
If I ever jumped off a trailer now, if I ever had to do that.
Oh my God. No wonder guys have some bad knees these days.
Yeah. My knees would be up around my shoulders the first time out.
Right.
So anyway, I'm going up 93.
Yep.
Get pulled over.
State trooper?
State trooper.
Yep.
Pulled a guy with a young guy, and he started in. The load's not covered. I could give you a $50 fine. I said, you cannot cover it. It's wet.
Okay.
He said, I'll give you a $50 fine if you don't cover that load. And I told him, I will give you $100
Yep.
cash right now if you can get up there and cover the load.
Is he by himself?
No, he was with the older trooper. He was
Okay.
in training. He jumped up there with a cocky little smile. He jumped off the ladder into the load, one hand on the tarp, ready to pull it, sank right up to his knees.
Oh my God. Like quicksand.
Oh, yeah. I made him walk all the way to the back of the trailer and climb out that way so we wouldn't get it all over my tractor. And the trooper wound up calling for somebody from the garage to come out with a pickup truck so he could sit in the back because he wasn't going to let him in the cruiser. From
So,
the knees.
did he tarp the load?
No. And thank God I got the canvas out of there before it sank to the bottom.
Right? Because he pulled it and it was probably right in the load then.
It was like 4 feet into the load.
Wow.
I got up there and cranked it back real quick before I lost it.
Yeah. Sometimes people think they know everything.
Yep.
You do a lot of that gray, what do you call it?
Well, gray clay?
Gray clay, yeah.
About one season of doing that. Because they were in the process of capping landfills all over Eastern
When you went to
Mass.
dump it, did it come out or did you have to leave
yep.
it up there?
Oh, probably 60% of it came out.
Yeah.
And then the other 40% would ooze down. But at the end of the day, they'd have trucks, tank trucks up there to wash the trailers out.
Like a fire truck?
Yeah.
Like with a powerful hose, you'd wash you out?
Yeah. They would have a guy there who just put the body up here and wash it out.
Interesting. Those are the days, huh?
Oh, yeah.
You must love having the electric tarp now and the front door on your trailer.
Oh, yeah.
Living good now. I bet back then you never thought you'd see the day.
Oh, well, a lot of the guys, they were getting garage door springs.
Yeah.
And they were hooking them up. So they'd have the crank tied down. And what they'd do is they'd untie the crank and the garage door spring would pull the tarp over.
Okay.
And cover it.
And were all the doors manual back then?
Yeah. Some of them were just coming up in, but some of the guys didn't really trust them.
Yeah. Look, it's snowing out. Yeah.
Of course. Wait 20 minutes, it'll change.
Yep. I had Tony move the snowplow out of here. Now I can make a left turn out of the driveway. A little bit. I usually do, but sometimes there's freight trucks blocking the way, and you can't make a left up here because they got the road tore up.
Yeah, they got the road to that, but that's what I usually do. I go out that way.
I'm gonna back up to the garage door, then I'm gonna pull forward. Actually, I'll pull next to it. To make the left, I gotta be right in front of that door, but I'll pull to the side.
Thank you for the ride, kind sir.
Sir!
I know.
Take care.
Listen.
Yeah.
These hooks going the other way. All right? Because if that should ever loosen up, that will fall off. If it's the other way, it can rattle around here. It's not going anywhere.
Okay. Thank you.
All right?
Let's disconnect and take her off and go get another one. Listen, it's been paid for many times over. That's all I'm gonna say. That's the master disconnect. I was trying to sneak it in here next to the Sterling parts truck, but ain't no place to drop the blade really. But they can get to that now. That's good. I've been working on the railroad all the livelong day. Don't ask me what these are for. I'm gonna guess railroad repairs. Freddie, I got your side. You wanna come out? Ouch, ouch. Appreciate it. That's good timing. Yeah, it was. Mr. Chop John. Like a lowrider back there. Thank you. Yes, sir. We'll get another one. I'll see you later. Have fun. Always. Always got to seek a path through this plaza. Get through the low bed. Can be tricky. Today it's wide open. Behind the building on my left, behind H&R Block. That's where I do the magic. That's where the magic happens. Alright, and then this happens. I was backing up and whoosh, tire blew out. Another victim locked and loaded, ready to roll. Tires holding air. Got it loaded. See what it looks like when we get back. sure where it's going, but you're ready to ride. That's all that matters. There he is. Yeah, that's it. Nothing but a thing. How are you doing?
Just fine, little buddy, but what are you gonna do?
Yeah, 10-4. Alright, brother, we'll see you later. Sunshine tomorrow.
Alright, there you go.
Well, I'm almost at my destination. I was hoping this weather was going to be over when I got there. Now we got snow. Oh, lucky I got a snowplow behind me. It's crazy. It's actually sticking to the window. We're at 30. Pete and Kyle. Candy van. All right, let's take her apart and park her and go get another one. Victim number 3 on today. Or is this 4? This is 3. I'm using my 2 Bulldog binders I got from Universal Restraints. They're nice and snug. For the most part, I like them. I got a few criticisms on them, but what I like about them is they hold nice and tight. What I don't like is these. On both of them, I pretty much need to hold them in place where they come out. See that? So now, of course it didn't do it when I said it, but they're pretty good. They're pretty good binders. They don't loosen up when traveling. I like these a little bit sometimes, but on rubber tires they're gonna loosen up sometimes if they bounce, you know. Alright, let's rock and roll. Not sure if I'm coming back with this low bed, do some more tomorrow, or I'm going to hop on the dump trailer for tomorrow. Do not need to wash my truck though, but it's cold and windy. Gonna do a quick wash. It's cold though, it's 33 out, 40 mile an hour winds. Gotta wash the tractor. The trailer's pretty clean. It's not like me to not do both, but what's going on in here? So we got Teddy's trailer getting brakes. It's getting brakes. Teddy's tractor getting serviced. Getting brakes. Getting new fenders put on. It's getting the works. So he's ready to go for the season. There he comes. Big old 589. We're playing Guess Who the Special Guest Is.
What's that?
We're playing Guess Who the Special Guest Is.
Who's special guest?
It's Andrew. What's up, Andrew?
What's up?
Dude, that thing looks awesome, man.
Thank you.
You like it?
Oh yeah. She pulls good.
Got the 605?
Yep, 605 18 speed. Yep.
Nice wheelbase.
Thank you.
It's about 250?
Yeah. I mean yours is.
Mine's 245.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mine's longer. Absolutely it is.
These guys treating you good?
Oh, very good.
Wow. And this is yours now, right?
Mine.
You're a big ride, so when you're looking for Andrew on the road, there it is right here.
There I am. That's me.
Nice fenders. And what have you been hauling?
Just dirty dirt and sand, and pretty soon we're gonna start hauling mulch and stuff for a mulch company, and that'll be fun. That is a good time.
Doing some low bed work too?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Well, awesome.
Friggin' I realize why now I shouldn't have a plan of, you know, doing low bed.
Yeah. Well, hell, we should get back to work here.
Absolutely.
Take a look inside real quick. I think this is the perfect 589. Not too much. You gonna do anything else to it?
Yeah, we're gonna throw some lights on it, throw back rack on it. It's still obviously very new, so we're still getting acclimated to it.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, that's a big word. Acclimated. Wow.
Yeah,
I'm
that
impressed.
is a big word for me there.
Yeah.
But we're gonna make it look good. You know.
Awesome. I'm proud of you, man.
Thank you.
And you got a baby now.
I do.
It's hard to struggle fatherhood and being a new dad, ain't it?
That's it. Okay.
So, you like Luther and Jay?
Yes.
Oh yeah. It's a wide hood.
Yeah.
It's comfortable though. Is this a seat all the way back?
I think so.
Yeah, you got a little more leg room than I do. Yeah.
Like I said, I still have all my stuff in here, so.
I like the mirrors.
Yeah.
I do, yeah. It's a nice view. I like the way out there. It is weird that they put this stuff here, right?
Yeah, that's the only thing.
That is odd.
Sometimes. Turning sometimes can be a bear too.
The only good thing is you're not going to hit anything by accident, I guess, right here, but
Right.
it's nice. All right.
Well, one would hope.
It's a nice exit from the cab. It's nice
Yeah.
and wide, you know. Are you ready to roll?
That's it.
All right, let's go. Andrew is heading out to the French dump out in Winchendon. So we're going to run together for about 10-15 minutes. If you're new to the channel, Andrew worked here for I think a couple years. He left a little over a year ago to work for a company closer to home.
So crazy. I'm so come on this road, and I can still do it in my sleep.
I was driving Sunday to pick up Tony. I get up on 95 to go up one exit to his house, and I went right to Route 2. I go, what am I doing? I just went by his exit.
That's so funny.
letting you know right now that, you know, the Western Star is still available. We're looking for a driver for it if, you know, you want to come back.
What does Beetlejuice say? Oh yeah, good for you, good for you.
Good for you, good for you. Was fun. Just spent an hour on a Google Meets call, video call with some seniors at Averill Park, New York. Averill Park High School, I guess. My friend, Mr. Smith, Mr. Gabe Smith, is a teacher there, and they were talking to people with different careers. He asked me if I would do a talk with the class of 2025 about trucking. And one of the students, named Mike, wants to be a trucker because his dad was a trucker. So it was cool. I think hopefully, I think it went pretty well. Had lots of great questions, and I had lots of great answers. Just got to be honest, that's all. Just gonna dump out, last load of the day, go back loaded. An 8-load day today. 4 out and 4 back. Just dumped out my load of mix. And get a load of sand. We get unscreen loom, screen loom. You might call that topsoil where you're from. That's a beautiful thing. That's for your lawn right there. Now we got sand. That's for the utility companies. Oops. I just remembered what I came here for. Went to, if you got a better idea on this, let me know, by the way. I do this about 3-4 times a year. Lubricate the slurry locks a little bit there. They turn better. Some people call them turnbuckles, and then I learned last week in the comment section, somebody calls them winders. I think Rich Ruxtell has said he calls them winders. All right, load operator Nick is gonna load us with some sand. I started polishing on the trailer a little bit yesterday, trying to get some shine out of it. This would be the before, this would be the after. So before, after, much better, but it's still got a bunch of these spots in it from the winter. This was a quick test. I went from, yeah, see, it's not that good. Before, after, getting some of the winter off of it. Yeah, I left a line right there, great. I'm working on it. I'm not sending this thing out though. It's like $1,000 to get it polished. I can just make it look better. It's still winter. Well, we're getting over winter anyways, but gotta get shined. Gotta get shined for the season. I mean, it's only 40 degrees of a high all week. The problem is time to do the job right, which after work I'm running to get my daughter every day after school. She does drama club, so you know, if I get done at 4:30 and I get her at 5:30, it doesn't give me a lot of time, so I'm trying to do a little bit at a time. And weekends were busy, you know, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? You guys do the same. You guys same thing. I know. You guys polish your own trailers. You know, I used to polish them by hand. When I worked at Boston Bark, I would polish that trailer by hand. It took me 8 hours. And came up pretty good actually. I used to use the California Custom and a polishing pad up and down, but it was inside a garage. I had plenty of access to ladders, and it was just different. And now here I do everything outside. All right, we loaded. Let's roll. I mentioned this, and I'm gonna include the photo in this little video section, because I just thought of it speaking on the West Coast. Because when I used to go to the West Coast, I would stop at Rip Griffin's in Barstow, and I would pick up 10-4 magazine, which is still a paper magazine, and it's also online. 10-4, and I'm in 10-4 this month again, for the, I think, 3rd time, and I'm honored to be in 10-4 magazine. So I want to thank them. So pick it up this month. If you know me and you can grab me an extra copy, that would be cool too. If you're around the area, they might be sending me a few. I'm not sure. I know at the end of my new intro song it says, no whining, just stories told, but it should say but. But it's raw out, and it's wet, and but the roads are gonna dry in about an hour or so. Means I gotta wash today. We're loading up. And we made it to the pit, the muddy pit. But there's no whining, just stories. No whining, just stating facts. It's muddy. So I put out the survey this morning. Which intro do you like better? Does the intro really make the channel or the video? Not really. It's just kind of fun, gets things going. Teddy's dumping our new product, which I believe is pea stone. Alright, what is for lunch today, Boston Trucker? I got something different today. I got some leftovers from last night's dinner. Oh, it's hot. Let's see what the temperature is. 214 degrees. This is my lunch right here. Oh, it's hot. Good. Don't touch the bottom, it's very hot. See if any steam comes off of it. Oh yeah. I got some pasta, broccoli, chicken, and a lot of garlic. My wife made this last night for dinner. Steam coming off of that baby. It's been sitting there cooking for about 30 minutes while I was driving. Perfect. Looking at the comments on the survey I did about the intro. Which intro do you like? The original, the rock one, or the country one? Overwhelmingly, the original one is winning, followed by the country one. George Wilson said, change it up weekly, a variety is good. I like that, and I'm probably going to do that. I've got some other options too I didn't show you. Jason's 420 says, I like the country one, but I'm going to have to stick with the original. There was nothing like the original. It's so funny. I mean, my son made that when he was 14 during COVID on his computer. The only thing I don't like about the original one is I think the video footage is kind of grainy a little bit, but Bill P603, music is best on the original. I prefer intros that are 10 seconds or less. Whatever wins, I'll still be watching. Thank you, Bill. And that's true. The shorter the intro, the better. But I'm going to change it up once in a while. So just bear with me. Or forward through that part, you know. It's good. Lars Lillaby wrote, personally prefer the original, but you can still alternate between them depending on the video's topic. Yep. Husky Lover 572. The country one, it is a lot better. Pete Lipsky, my buddy. Keep the original. The country one is pretty good if you do change it. Thanks, Pete. Oh, Brad Muth 1014 wrote, I don't think you need an intro anymore. A lot of channels have stopped doing them. Yeah. Okay. DK 617. This will be the last one I read. I gotta eat and I got a truck. I still gotta do another run. Original, please. No disrespect to country, but you are the Boston trucker, right? Maybe the Texas trucker or Oklahoma trucker can use country. Touche. Touche. I like the rock one because I grew up in the 80s, 70s and 80s. You know, it's kind of a headbanger, you know, long hair and, you know, listen to rock, you know, Metallica and Dokken and Scorpions and Van Halen, and it's kind of like, I love it because that's the kind of music I used to listen to. I still listen to. So, but that's my taste. Everybody's got their own taste. Nobody's wrong with their opinions. And I appreciate everybody who played along. And yeah, gotta get back to lunch. Right. I hope I don't have any food in my teeth. But the last thing I want to say is thank you for Lunch Ease. This is the Lunch Ease Pro. They have 3 different versions. They sent me this on the house to try it and share with my audience whether I like it or not, and whether I recommend it or not. And that's pretty cool. And you can go to their website, I guess. Lunch Ease, E-A-Z-E. You look them up on Google. And yeah, I recommend it. It's done me right all week, so thank you very much for that. Back to trucking. This is where we make our money. Alright, we're gonna dump our last load and head on back east. Fuel up, def up, what? And wash up. I'm gonna call it a week. I'm looking forward to the weekend. How about you? You got any plans this weekend? All right, it's been a great week. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I gotta get out of here. Truck is clean. We'll see you Monday. Peace and grease.